Hey there, guys. I hope that you are having a sweet day. Remember, only you can make it sweet, right? Even if, somebody that you're around wakes up in a grumpy mood, you can still maintain a good mood and some sweetness by just like detaching from any negative energy that you might have, kind of swirling around you, but not really affecting. It's not you. So clean up your vibe, my friends. Keep your thoughts clean. Keep them positive and have a bright and beautiful day. We are going to talk this morning about altering books. I am a huge book fan. You guys know this. I love to take things that are normal things and turn them into, you personalize them, right? You internalize a book, and don't tell me, that you guys don't know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. There's something about a book that is tactile and you gravitate to it or you don't. So I'm going to show you a few books this morning that I just really gravitated to. One is my burn journal, and I am finished with my burn journal. I need to put the date on it. It went from January 2019 all the way to August 2019. So I will put this away. Now, generally a burn book is something that you might burn, right? Or trash or get rid of. It really doesn't contain, it's maybe your day-to-day thoughts or lists or things like that. For me, my burn book is my studio log. I want to keep this because basically it has recipes in it. And when I say recipes, I just mean measurements for books. It has useful information, things that people have made me that I want to keep in one place. This is a map of the year, and it is like a crafting map of the year, the things that I work on certain months. And I can look back at this and say, well, in August, I was doing Halloween, I was doing fall, and I was doing Christmas, which is very helpful if you craft for a living, which I do. Part of my living is crafting. But it has all kinds of things in it. And I know that this book will be a pleasure for me to look back upon. Not only is it a reference manual, but it is an idea book. It's something that I can pick up. Let's say one day, that I'm kind of not feeling it and I'm wondering about things that I would like to do. I can pick up my burn book or my studio log and get ideas, from just looking at the prettiness in here, my former lists, the things that I have tucked in the back, which are right here, which are ideas for projects. I'm going to lift this out because I am doing a new burn book and I need to put these things in the burn book. So there we go. So that's, basically a burn book. That's an altered book. This is something that someone gave me from the dollar store, and it just, worked great. She got really chunky and cool like that. The next book is another book that someone blessed me with. It's called Wide Open. It's a creativity notebook. What I did with this was I was going to Las Vegas in 2015 for my sister's 50th birthday, and my brother-in-law was on tour with Aerosmith at that time. So we were having the Aerosmith experience, and I wanted to just kind of... I wanted to not document the experience, but I wanted to have a book with me that was super light, really easy. The closure on it is awesome. I love this little closure. And I did that. I altered this book to fit my needs. And basically, it was a travel journal, a place for me to kind of... we were gone for a while, so I didn't want to lose my art chops, basically. I did some washi tape on here. I did start just immediately altering the pages. This is a book by, let me see if I can find find who wrote this book, but I'm not seeing it now. But the book is called Wide Open Creativity Notebook. I wanted to show you how it was laid out and what I did to it. Basically, it was a book of backgrounds, and that was really easy for me to work with, right? I put my own spin on the backgrounds. I had a small stencil, and I could add ABCs and numbers and things like that. I did arrange this little book with a pocket in the back with one of my mermaids on the pocket. This way I could tuck things in, and this is also something that I want to carry forth with my new burn book, because I did not have a pocket in my old burn book, and I just ended up stuffing things in. And a lot of times if my closure wasn't on here, I would dump things in the floor. So I know I need a pocket. So I'll just flip through this really quick. This, I have not altered this, but you can see what the author did. You know, she just did backgrounds, background. This is a page that I altered. Every person has at least one secret that would break your heart. This is one of my favorite quotes. I took a little moon right here, and this was cut from a greeting card, I think, and just stuck that right there. Another one of my favorite quotes. This is an altered page. She never looked nice. She looked like art, and art wasn't supposed to look nice. It was supposed to make you feel something, which, that's a good quote, you guys. And God said, here is the moon, and I said, I want it. I did a lot of these kinds of things on these pages. I just did a block of, I had gesso then. I haven't had gesso in forever. But I would just do gesso squares, gesso rectangles. That gave me places to work. I did some rub-ons here. I did just a little space right here. It has made me want to create a book of just backgrounds, you know, when I look at this. And of course, I did not do a whole lot because we were really, really busy when we were in Las Vegas. It was my mom's last trip with us. Later that year, my dad would have a car accident that kind of just changed our lives. So that's another way you can take a pre-made book and just alter it into something that you want to use. I also pulled out these pages. These are from my art journal, and I think that they would make kind of cool, the way that I thought about these was, I think that they would make really kind of cool covers for books. So I might do something and just, you know, so alter your art. I mean, it's your art. You can do whatever you want to with it. So alter your pages, alter your books, alter your pages. Another thing that I did this week was I did the Take 5 Art Challenge, which I really did enjoy. I thought I was making a cover for this book, which I love this book. It's, you know, it's got the polka dot thing going on. It's got dates. The paper is excellent, so it will be wonderful, wonderful for a burn book. And what I was going to do is just alter the cover. I was just going to, you know, kind of stick the book in this Take 5 cover that I made. But this morning, when I got ready to do that, I was like, well, it doesn't fit the book. And I forgot, and I'll just tell you guys, when you are creating a cover for a book, you really do have to make it longer. You know, what I did was I took this book and I laid it flat on the surface that I was working on, and I just traced around it, which is not what I should have done, because I forgot to factor in the little spine right here. So two things occurred to me this morning that I could take this book apart, you know, and the way that you take a book apart is you start here and you just kind of clip this out, and like that, and then you just lift this part of the book out. So I thought about that because the inside of the book will fit the new cover here. And then I thought, you know, what if I just kind of did this and allowed the cover to be part of the design of the book? And I thought, well, you know, why not? It's a burn book, right? It's a burn book. It's my studio log. It's not going anywhere. It's staying with me. And then I also thought that that I might create a pocket for it and create, what else was I going to do? Oh, I've got to do a closure. And so I thought about doing just a stretchy string closure right here. So just some ideas, and I'll do a video when I start putting my new burn book together. So just some ideas about transforming books that you already have. This also applies to flow journals, friends. Flow journals are a repository kind of book. So I had a friend, Leanne, who wanted a flow journal. She really liked the cover of it. She took all of the ephemera, she took everything like out of the book and made it into a stash journal. And I thought, you know, that is making a book your own. And that's really what, you know, what it's all about, is making your books as personal, interactive, and private as you want to make them. It's your book. It's your experience. So it's fun to think of things like flow journals, pre-made books, altered books, all in the same category. You know, it's your book. Do what you want to with it. Make it yours. Make it personal. Make it personalized. And, you know, feel very in tune and interactive with your books, because if you're like me, and you guys are, you know, you're a book person and you want things that that are personal to you and that you have a relationship with. Yes, we have relationships with our books. We all know that. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope this gave you some ideas about how to alter some things that you might have on your bookshelf. Take care, y'all. Bye.